Well, this is going to be a rather interesting topic, and one which is very deep and really needs to be only watched by people who are going through this very thing at this moment. I wouldn't recommend people to watch this video and take much interest in it because your life's too beautiful, things are going well, and this video is purely and simply for a very small 0.1 percentage of the world at this moment. So why don't you do me a favour, guys? If your life's okay and you're feeling okay and you just want an uplifting message, go on to some others, because this video is completely something quite powerful and only really for people who are in this situation, which is to do with what I call spirit trapped in between two worlds, trying to communicate or trying to cause a little disruption in the house or within ourselves. So, say goodbye to all the people who don't need to hear this, and welcome to you guys who have been sending me messages this week. I've had at least 23 this week, which is very interesting. So there is a massive shift going on where you are at this moment and whatever's happening. However, there's always a shift going on. There's always manifestation of energy and things changing, and our life is one filled with many amazing moments and many challenging moments. That's life, guys. We have to accept that. So you think that every day it's all going to be good? No, it's not going to be good. There's always going to be challenging moments through our life. That's what it's about. And when we learn to accept that, then whatever comes into our life, however it comes, whether it may come in manifestation of negativity, or whether it comes in manifestation of spirit trapped in between two worlds, or whether it's heartbreak or whatever, it's life. So let's just not focus and think to ourselves that our life is a mess and it's a misery and why is this and why is that. Forget all the whys. Just let's conquer one thing at a time. So you're all going through this shift. So who am I to be able to help you on this journey? Well, my name's Mark Bajerski, and Mark Bajerski 12 years ago set off on a path to become what could only be known as a spiritual advisor and somebody who started to feel things that other people cannot see at this moment. We can all see and we all catch glimpses, but we're too busy most of the time. But this guy here sacrificed his whole life, his family, to work very hard towards seeing things that most of us don't see from day to day. And the fact is that I go into properties when people are struggling in them properties or businesses or whatever. And that's my job. It's what I do. That's what I've done. So I'm bound to see and feel things a lot more than most people. So when people say, oh, it's a load of nonsense, of course it's a load of nonsense to them. They've never seen and felt anything up until they do see and feel something. Then all of a sudden, it's not nonsense. So first of all, I want you to bear this in mind. You explaining to somebody about what you're going through at this moment, you might as well smash your head against my wall. Really, don't bother. This is a personal thing, and that you're here now, and I understand because I know what you're going through, okay? So there's no point telling anybody else. Waste of time, absolute waste of time. So now that you have something within the four walls of your home and you feel that that energy is also attached to you, that's quite possibly so. I would not put 100% that it is, but I would say it is possible that it's so. It's very rare, but it does happen. Why do I know this? Because I've been attacked twice in all the years I've been doing it. And it's not a funny thing. It's not something that I would wish upon myself again. But I needed to experience it to be able to help you today. So, what do we do? How do we cope with it? How do we get rid of it? What is the key points that I have used to help? Okay, that's what I'm going to share with you today. Okay, first of all, there is a common theme to this, and it is normally and not 100%. Nothing's 100%. Whenever I speak, don't take it for gospel. It's only what I've experienced, guys, okay? So you may experience something different, and another healer or exorcist, whatever you call them, may come along and say something different because that's their experience. But through my experience, the best way to conquer any darkness or any soul trapped in between two worlds is your bond between your family and your inner strength, your power. You see, spirit trapped in between two worlds, they find it easier let me put it another way. If you're feeling low, that is the vibration that is trapped in between two worlds. Why is that? I'll explain. When you're trapped in between two worlds and you haven't accepted the light, or you refuse to accept it, or you're a stubborn bugger, or whatever you've been through in your life here, then you've moved through to the in-between, but you don't want to go for whatever reason, then you're on a low vibration. It's kind of like, look, I'm not looking, I'm not interested. It's kind of that stubborn energy where you think, my God. So when you're feeling bad or worried, you go down to that same level. Therefore, you meet very easily. It's easy for them to step into your energy and become part of that energy, because what we call in this spiritual world, we vibrate at the same frequencies. And if we vibrate, that's why like fits together. So if you vibrate at a lovely happy vibration, like attracts, you vibrate at the same, and then you blend lovely. If you're with somebody who's down and sad, and you're down and sad, you vibrate at the same because you feel the same, you understand each other, right? Do you get that? Okay. So what do? We need to raise our vibration. How do we do that? Well, I'm telling you this now as a fact. The most powerful thing you can do for your body right now is go to my video all on sage. Type Mark Bayersky and type sage. S-A-G for George E, sage. And it'll come up and it'll show you how to sage the house. Now, this is sage, okay? Forget the sticks, because they're not good enough. I'm sorry, that's awful to say, but they're not good enough. What you need is you need to buy fresh sage, which when I say fresh, like this, and it needs to be dried, and you need to put it in a big bowl. Look, we've been saging this week, so see the big bowl? That's all sage being burnt. Okay, so that was filled to the top, and as it burns through here, which we cleanse all the time. So what do? We put it in a big wooden bowl. Please watch my other video, but you put it in a big wooden bowl, you light it, and you blow, 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 and you walk around the house, and you blow. I don't know why, but I can tell you, out of the 12 years of doing this, after I have cleansed a house of spirit trapped in between two worlds, if you do it correctly, and you make it look like it's a fog in your house, every single room, toilet, bathroom, downstairs, attic, everywhere, you must do the whole house. Close all the doors and windows, so you're even coughing, it's hard to breathe. Good. If it's hard for you to breathe, it's hard for the spirit world who are trapped in between the two worlds also. They just don't like it. And then they're gone. And while you're doing it, you're cleansing yourself at the same time. I would suggest, if you are being attacked, hello sweetheart, it's my doggy just there. So if you are being attacked, you will sage yourself 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, okay? It works. It cleanses and clears you and your body. Right, so that's the first thing I would suggest. The second thing, my suggestion is, go and find yourself a crystal, okay? The crystal I would suggest to you is one of these. And you want a genuine black tourmaline from Africa. Wear it around your neck, preferably round about there if you can. Mine's a little bit too high up, but it wants to be round about your belly button if you can. Perfect place. What the black tourmaline does is send a frequency or a wave to clear any negative energy. These are little tips that work, trust me. I've been doing it a long time. I've seen the difference. The music in your house from today must be played with my suggestion, which works every time. You're going to look on YouTube for Gregorian chants. So it's the monasteries in France where the monks used to sing this incredible vibration. Don't know why, but spirit trapped in between two worlds don't like that music. Play all day long, day and night, whether it's whether it's low or high, doesn't matter. Just play it, okay? That's another tip. Rose quartz, they're called pointers, okay? Go and buy a few of these and hold them in your hand, okay? And send good energy into them, good positive energy, and say the thoughts that you want your house clear. See the house clear. See the house filled with light. See the house filled with love. And then take your crystals and place them in 4 corners at the lowest point of the house, okay? You will know if there is certain places that spirit trapped in between two worlds likes to be. So there's certain rooms that they prefer, just like you do. There's certain rooms that you will go into because spirit trapped in between two worlds is like you. It's just that you've got a physical body, okay? But your spirit is still the spirit. So spirit trapped in between two worlds, they think they're normal. They think they've got a body. How they think and feel is exactly like you. Therefore, one of the things that I can't do for you is I can't ask you to sit down and listen to what their problem is, because as any good and truthful healer and worker in this field of work will sit and try and communicate. Now, what that means is what I try and do is find out, one, why they're there, what's their issue, why can't they go home, and I try and talk to them to help them go home. Now, believe it or not, you might think this is a load of nonsense and I don't care, but I work alongside my mother in the spirit world and she helps me in these moments. I could give you hundreds of moments where she's come forward and helped the person move into the spirit world. That's how loving she is. So my next recommendation is look for somebody who truly is a pure heart, who can help that spirit go into the light. Now, there are many times that it is so easy to clear that energy out of a house by just what I've told you to do, okay? So they're the first steps. Go out, if this is really happening to you and you really mean this, okay? Some people say it because they're in a bad place and they use excuses. I've seen this all the time. There's no spirit anywhere. You're just saying it because it makes you feel better from not actually looking at yourself and saying, actually, I'm in a bad place and I need to sort my life out. Hey, sorry, but it happens. And I was like that 12 years ago before I started this world, this work, this path, this life, this awakening. I lied to myself. It wasn't my fault. It was what I was used to. It's what we all are used to. We're used to not looking at ourselves. We're used to a system that tries to distract us from our true meaning of life. So, hey, it doesn't matter. Just be honest. But anyway, these little methods that I've sent to you now that I'm sharing with you are going to help you anyway, whether there's spirit in the house or not. Because sometimes there is a manifestation of negativity in a house that simply just needs clearing. It might not be what you think. So you're trying to put these pieces together and these pieces might be completely wrong. But again, it doesn't matter. It's all about breaking down what it could be. So let's start with sage. Nice music, Gregorian chants, French Gregorian chant music. Make sure if you get a beautiful, heavy, high pitch, the women singing is beautiful, but the men has this high vibration. And that really helps. It sounds crazy, all of this, but I'm telling you, it works, it helps. Lastly, I want to leave you with this. No one has the power over you. No one. Place your hand on your head and mean it. Place your hand on your heart and say, no one has the power over me. Whether they are in this world or trapped in between the two worlds, no one is stronger or powerful than me to ruin or hurt my life in any way. What I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends, is that you have the strength to clear anything in your life, no matter if it's spirit or if it's bad people, negative people, You and you alone have that power to clear everything and become stronger than. Why do you think I try and laugh all day? Why do you think I try and be as happy as possible? Because that energy, it's just a word, happiness. But that is so powerful that if you have happiness in your life, you can change everything in an instant. So work on the energy of high vibration and happiness and watch everything disappear. You're in my heart and prayers to the 0.00001% who are actually living in a home or feel as if they're being attacked in any way. I would recommend that you find somebody amazing out there who really truly knows what they're doing, okay? The ones who truly know what they're doing never feel worried or upset. They laugh because they know they're stronger than that very energy. If you meet somebody and they start to tell you that you need to pay them for this and you need to do this and it's gonna take months and months, think about that, okay guys? There's a reason why they do that. I normally walk into a house and you can look at many of my testimonials or ask many of my friends on Facebook. I have gone into a house and cleared it within one day, within 1 hour, and sometimes 2 or 3 hours, okay? So I have never in 12 years gone into a house and walked out and had to have come back to sort it out. It isn't that difficult. It isn't. People who say it is are the ones who do it deliberately. So then you pay them more and they frighten you more, and thus that fear then stays in the house and that fear stays in you, and that the fear is the energy that spirit loves and in between two worlds, and that's why they're there still. You see? Do you understand that? Okay. I am slightly different than other people, and I am because I'm just happy. I don't need to wear a long coat and a pointy hat and to think I'm this amazing man. You can do exactly what I do. You are as powerful as me. You are as equal as me to clear anything in a house. There is nothing that you cannot do to make your life amazing and clear everything. Everything. Come here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. There isn't anything that you can't do to make your life amazing and to clear anything from your life and from within you. Nothing. Isn't that right? Say hello say hello, everybody. Say hello. This is Daisy. This is Daisy. Look, say hello. She loves it here. The Pure Energy Healing Academy is cleansed and cleared most days. When we really need a heavy cleansing, we'll do a full sage and we'll put it all in the house. Again, go to my sage video. And that's amazing. You clear this, you walk out of the house for an hour or two, come back into the house, open all the doors and windows, and trust me, what a difference that makes. Okay, if you can't find sage anywhere, it's on my website, but I'm not asking you to go to my website. I'm not asking you to go and buy a crystal from my website. I'm asking you to go and do whatever you want. These are just tips. I don't care whether you buy from me or not. Doesn't matter. There is plenty of places to buy from, so don't ever think that. I'm doing this because I love you and care for you, and I want you to have a happy life. I just want you to be happy. I want you to live the most happiest life that you deserve. That's all I care about. So from the Pure Energy Healing Academy, from Mark Bayersky YouTube channel, love you all. Good luck, guys, and hey, tomorrow is another day filled with great joy, happiness, and adventures that will come into your life, because one day you will meet somebody who has gone through the same as you are doing now. And guess what? You'll be able to help them. Why? Because you would have experienced it and you would have cleared it, and you will know what to do to help them. Why do you think I'm here now for you? Love you all.